Good morning, everyone. Welcome to days 4 and 5 of ColoradoKnits Vlogmas, the consumerism edition. I recorded yesterday. Today is Monday, December 5th, 2022. If you're new here, thanks for joining. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. I recorded yesterday, but it was so boring. Like, it bored me. It was just like a whole bunch of chaotic opening of things. So, and then I just didn't feel like getting on my computer, and all I did yesterday was knit and finish things. Hi, Rookie. And hopefully we don't have dog chaos today. So I thought I'd just combine 4 and 5 for you and open everything up and show you where I'm at on my habitation throw, which is not very far. And then realize that I have a project I have to get done sooner rather than later. I don't have to, but I want to. And then show you something amazing that I got from Laura at Always Be Kind Yarn. I hope you had a great weekend. We were very mellow at Shea Crafter. We watched a lot of football. My rugs, if you're following the rug saga, still haven't arrived. They're supposed to arrive today. So I started work. I walked the dogs, worked out extra early, and started work early so that I can take the time off to mop my floors when the rugs arrive, because I mopped them this weekend, but I need to mop them all the time. So the rugs are all so the dog can walk downstairs. So let's get right to the opening of stuff. I'm going to start with my swap partner, Jen Steady. And as you may know, I am making the Habitation Throw by Curious Handmade, Helen Stewart. And here is day 4, which is Chameleon Yarn Company. And this is beautiful blue and gray. And day 5, Jen, you read me, you know me so well. This is, it kind of came undone there, Friday Studios. I have never heard of Friday Studios, but I guarantee I am going to be looking them up, because look at those stripes. And it's super green and pink and yellow. It's like all my favorite colors. So I'm excited to knit this. I'm hoping that I have one conference call today, so maybe I can get some knitting done on that one. So thank you, Jen. Excited to make more progress on this. But this is a really good weekend knitting project just because it's pretty effortless. So let's go on to Katrinkles. This is day 4, which says plan a trip. And maybe you can see it. It's got a little airplane, which is funny because I live right by the airport. And then if you remember on day 3, I got a needle threader. And I don't think I mentioned that on the habitation throw, I always just do a rush and join. And so I just knit till the end and then do the rush and join. But I'm an old lady, so having the needle threader with the adorable little whale, so excited about that. So let's open day 5, which is probably another stitch marker because it's a small one. And I'm okay with that because we all need stitch markers. Creative Hobbies. I don't even know what it says because I don't have my glasses on, but it's another awesome Katrinkles stitch marker. It's all it's going to do is focus on my nails no matter what I do, I have a feeling. So, super cute. Love Katrinkles. I could have 10,000 of her stitch markers. I also might have ordered from Amazon 1,500 bulb stitch markers because somehow I ordered 1,000 a couple of years ago of just silver ones and I'm out of them. I don't know where they are. So I ordered 1,500 more and they're all sitting here. So I'm putting like a little tin by my computer in my office and a tin in my, I already had a tin by my sofa seat. But anyway, for Slip Stitch Studios yesterday, I got what at first I thought was a cute ornament, which it could be a cute ornament, except for the fact it's a bottle opener. So whether it's the Hanukkah bush, the Christmas tree, or just having around in the winter time, it is always good to have a bottle opener, especially if you have nails and stuff, because you can use these on your sodas as well as cans. But super cute. Gonna put that in the kitchen today. And then day 5 of Slip Stitch Studios is, I know what it is. It is a yarn cozy, you know, or ball sack. And these cute little polar bears. I'm a sucker for polar bears this year. They are like my jam completely. And I love these things. I use them quite a bit because, as you can tell, sometimes the dogs take things, which I don't love. So, oh, then I have the two others to open. I got, we have the Bath and Body Works. Oh, it's so heavy. And hey, I'm noticing a theme. Yesterday, I got a Vanilla Bean Noel body lotion, which I'm gonna have to buy just a ton on clearance because that is my favorite scent of vanilla. So this is a fine fragrance mist. And to be honest, I don't use this very often, but I tend to keep them in my car. So if I go for a run or something and then need to go to the grocery or Starbucks or something, maybe I don't stink as much. So I love that scent though. Yes, it's a holiday scent, but it's vanilla. So I'm down with that. And then Burt's Bees. That cranberry one I got on day one, I have been using that one ridiculously. I have a feeling I know which one this is. Oh, this is trouble. This is Sweet Peach. And I have a couple of favorite scents. Vanilla, peach, and mango are like my thing. And then Yankee Candle has something called pineapple cilantro. Oh, yeah. But Sweet Peach, this is gonna be like, the man is never getting near that. He wouldn't want it anyway, but sometimes he takes my lip balms. So Sweet Peach for the win. Finally, I wanna show some stuff from Always Be Kind Yarn. I'm kind of, you know, a big fan of theirs. This was day 4. We moved into lilacs. We've done a ton of purples to start, and then there's a little streak there, and you can see again Laura and her stitch markers. Oh look, it's actually focusing. Little heart rainbow stitch marker. Day 5, I'm thinking like, wait, was that the right day? But day 5, oh, this is a perfect segue. I got this great little ice skate, figure skate, stitch marker, and this lovely ice blue. This is a gorgeous color. This is going to be a lovely segue for something else Laura sent me that I actually bought from her because I couldn't pass it by for a couple of reasons. This is an exclusive color she had for a trunk show this past weekend. Maybe, I think it was 2 weeks ago, actually. She had, I think for Small Business Saturday, she had a trunk show in Oregon, and she dyed up a color. Laura is wonderful. Obviously, she makes lovely yarn that I'm completely into, but also she lost her daughter to suicide several years ago, and she channeled her grief into something wonderful in dyeing yarn and making her first yarn dyed with Kool-Aid called Rainbows for Caitlin. And I saw that, and I lost my nephew to suicide about 10 years ago. So to me, it was a huge, like just that caught my eye. But then I started using her yarn and I can't stop. Her yarn is soft, it is lovely, it always knits up beautifully. You've seen so many things I've knit by her. And so when I saw this colorway, I had to have it. And she dyed it for Suicide Prevention Coalition of Lane County. Little disclaimer here. Make sure you know the crisis number. It's 988. It's just like 911, but it's 988 specifically for folks who are having a mental health crisis, who maybe are contemplating suicide. And also you can look at the Trevor Project. In Colorado, we have the Colorado Crisis Line. Just check in with people and make sure they're okay. Even if they tell you they're okay, just harass them just a little bit. There's a fine line, but if you say nothing, nothing happens. Like, you can't prevent anything if you say nothing. So, Suicide Prevention of Lane County. The great thing is, included in the package was something about Talk Save Lives. Take action, and it really tells you just the basic. Assume you're the only one who will reach out. You know, it gives you some tips on how to talk about it and what to look for. But you know, it's this time of year can be really hard on people. So just check in with someone, send them a text, send them an IM, tell them you're thinking about them. It means a lot. And maybe they're doing just great and they don't care, but it still means a lot when you check in with someone. And this is coming from me, the introvert, who's like the lone person who's fine being by themselves an awful lot. So I wanted to show this yarn, and it is the suicide prevention. It is called Plant Kindness. And you can see just beautifully how she captured their logo. I don't know how it knits up. This is a DK sparkle, and this is a fingering sparkle. And she had, last night, she had like two or three skeins left, and I put it in my Instagram stories. They're probably gone, but if not, definitely go grab them. And what's amazing is she only charges $25 for a skein for this, which, Laura, we've talked about this. $10 of it goes to the Suicide Prevention Coalition of Lane County. $10, not 10%, not 8%, not 15%. I'm a nonprofit executive. I love when anybody creates awareness with a product. I'm down with that, but I'm also a fundraiser, so I'm like, $10. That's impressive. So I just donated $20. I don't get a tax write-off for it, and I'm okay with that. But I'm going to be giving away one of these upcoming on the podcast, probably in January, when we're all like, I have no money because I spent so much on Advent kits and stuff. So I'm really totally excited about this. And I think I'm going to wait to knit it up to see which the winner wants, either the DK or the fingering weight. So always be kind yarn, not sponsored. We're just friends. Finally, yesterday I spent some time not working on my habitation throw, obviously, but I did spend some time. I finished a hat, I finished a sock. I'm gonna knit a whole bunch of toes for socks, I think. But this morning I woke up and realized my friend in like March of last year mailed me a stocking she has been working on since 2015, I want to say. And it's by Ann Norling. I remember her and I like Zooming about it, or Skyping back in the day. And it is the Santa stocking here. There's the chart, and she struggled with it, and she has had it sitting around and nothing's happening. So she asked me, will I finish it for her? And so I said, I can take a look at it. She is left-handed. I mean, she is right-handed. I am left-handed. She did all the hard part. That's the funny thing, is really all that needs to be done now. I don't even know how she did this. It's not in the round. I don't know what she's got going on here. I have not looked at it, but I'm like, she has one little hole that I'm going to fix for her, which just needs some blocking. But she's almost done with it. All she has to do is the like short rows for the heel. I don't really have to do any color work, except I think I have a little more of the beard to go, and that's it. So I'm going to be finishing this up starting tonight so I can wash it, block it, and get it back in the mail to her. Thankfully, she told me she has twins, and I think at the time this was maybe for her husband, and he's not her husband anymore. So she said she doesn't want a name on it, which makes it even quicker and easier. I'm gonna see what I can do with this. I like have these delusions that I'm gonna line it for her and do everything. But really, I'm just gonna like finish it up, sew it together, and get it to her in the next week. She lives right by my mom, so I can just swing it by her house the next time I see my mom. So that was day 4 and 5. Day 6, I'll probably be sharing my progress on that. And I obviously won't have as much to open because I won't be opening 2 days. But I hope you guys are having y'all are having a wonderful December. I hope life is treating you well. Knit the good stuff, knit the good yarn. Don't just throw it in your shelf to stare at it. It does you no good there. Knit the good stuff. Spread kindness like confetti, because that shit gets in everything and you'll never be able to vacuum it all up. And on that note, I'll leave you with a cute picture of Larry sleeping in my office this morning. He was super cute. He does not fit on that bed at all, but it's his favorite bed because he gets to be near me where I work. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Take care.